Okay, hello. Today I am actually going to try something else. I have really old light switches and I am testing to see if I can actually change it out. I know it's not that glamorous of a video this week, but I'm still waiting for some pieces for my closet to come in. I am actually going to be switching to this one and it will be coming from our old school. I have never done this before, so I'm praying that I don't get shocked. But I did switch the light the other week and I'm still here, so let's hope. So first things first, we are confirming that the light does work. As you can tell, it's really one of those old ones. I did paint over it, but I did confirm that I was trying to, oh no, I was going to switch out anyway, so hopefully the new one looks better. First things first, I am going to be making sure that there is no power back there. Yeah, I hope that's it. And as you can tell, the power is no longer working. Yes, so for this video, you do need a flathead screwdriver and power source. Make sure there's no power going there. I don't have one of those electric tester thingies. Great description as always, but we are going to see how this goes. I have never done this the full time that I've lived here. I have never done this the full time I've lived here. Yeah, as you can tell, I could have taken that off and painted, but I did not. Just those, make sure that there's no electricity going through. You just want to loosen these bolts. It comes out just like that. This is the light switch. We are going to be disconnecting the wires very slowly. The black wire comes off first. If it wants to. Yes, the wiring in this house is really old. I'd recommend getting an electrician if you don't know what you're doing. But they cost so much money in my area. I know it would be a lot safer. That's also very expensive, and in this economy, it's kind of hard to spend all that money, right? So we just loosen these wires up, make sure nothing is touching. See? Came out. As you can tell, it's quite old. So, you can tell we have so many wires here. And this is what I will be putting in. You can tell up here, it says top. And right here, this is the bottom. So the red wire will go in right here. But first, I gotta make sure this ground wire comes in. I guess that's why they had it this way. I guess I could have left it per se. That one touching there. Problem with most wires, these wires, is that they're so freaking tough. You really gotta make sure there's no electricity going around. Otherwise, this could severely hurt you. I got shocked once in my life, and after that, I did not want to do it again. This is when I used to live in an apartment. I tried to plug a dryer back in, and me being young and dumb as I was back then, like it can't be that hard. Oh boy, I was wrong. I got shocked pretty bad, and after that, I was like, okay, I will make sure it never happens again. My stories aren't that glamorous. I try to do what I can because nowadays, talking to people, meeting people, you're sort of lucky if they even know what a tool is, if they even know how to pick up a tool. It's kind of sad and depressing in a sad way, I guess. Because you'd think more people would want to learn how to use a tool, especially if you ever plan on owning a home. I actually never plan on living this long. Jokes. So I never really had a plan for my life after high school. Kind of sad and depressing, but At least I'm here. But I've always been the type of person who always be like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? Well, you know, I want tools. There. Nice and tight. Next one I am going to do is attach this. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to go the other way around. I was supposed to put the red wire on first and then put the ground wire on, or something similar to that extent. I'm not an electrician, and I'm pretty sure I should start watching a lot of these videos before I start doing all this. But I figure it was like close to or similar to what I did with the light. Make sure it's attached. Nothing's gonna move away. It's great. Now try to squeeze everything in. That's the hard part with these wires. I'm feeling these wires are going to be updated one day. I just don't know when. I'm not an electrician, and I'm not sure if these wires should be going in this difficult. Maybe I should learn how to strip wires one day and make it easier. I don't know if that would be a good idea for me, but it could be something that I can learn. I'm trying to make sure it just goes in evenly without looking a little bit lopsided. I tend to have that effect on a lot of stuff. My dad would always have like those DIY books hanging around the house when I was a child, so sometimes I would just read those. They were always fun to watch, fun to read. He was the whole reason why I started fixing my own stuff, why I wanted to fix my own stuff. I always wanted him to be proud of me, but you know how that is. Nowadays, people don't have to worry about me. I do know how to look after myself. Why does that look crooked? I don't know. Just tighten a little bit more. It looks okay, I guess. As you can tell, this can't fit there anymore, so I did have to buy a new faceplate. It's not good to always have wires exposed. You never know what would happen. Altogether, this ran me up. I believe this cost me $8 altogether. Not bad. Don't know why I didn't do this before. Guess I was afraid I'd always mess it up somehow. But here I am. somehow doing it. Just make sure it gets in that hole before you tighten. Getting better. I don't like how it's raising off the edge right here. I might have put it on backwards. I will check. That part came off. But I think it's mostly because I think this is on sideways. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's straight. I'll try to flip it. I feel like it'll look exactly the same. Yeah, no, it still has a gap. I'll figure something out. Now, for the moment of truth. Let's see if it works. It works! Yay! Of course, it's gonna blink now because I was blinking at it like crazy earlier. So I would like to say thank you for watching. I know this isn't glamorous as it could be, but I am trying. I will be doing a lot more projects, and this is mostly for me to document how I'm doing it, and if anybody is watching this, prove that yes, you too can do it. But most of the stuff right now is just running based off my ideas, and it's been stuff that I've been wanting to get done for a while, but I have never gotten around to it. So hope you stick around, like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want me to dive in deeper about anything. I am planning a schedule as like, because I tried thinking maybe once a week I could do projects, and then on Wednesdays I could upload project videos, and on Saturdays I could upload gaming videos. It's like right now I am playing Overcooked 2 with my favorite person in the world. We barely speak each other's language, but we're doing what we can. I can read, but I can't really pronounce a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I can't pronounce, like the double R's. It's like, no, I can't roll my R's. Like, pero. He makes fun of me a lot for it. It's sort of ridiculous at this point. But I am trying to learn Spanish. I am trying to get better at the piano. It's like I'll probably start from the basics, go on from there, but I will figure out what to do with that. I am trying to learn how to do Cisco. It's a lot of fun. It's like I might add some coding and all that stuff in there too, because I have a lot of interests. I have a lot of hobbies. It's just it's difficult for me to finish them because I go like I could do it and then I forget about it later. But I want to hold this accountable for me. Like, hey, that's what I was doing with it. That's right. I uploaded a video about it. It's like I have to complete it because it will bother me. Is like if it's not complete, it'll bother me. I have this thing where I watch a lot of series and all that stuff, and if they don't end it well, then it does become a problem, and it bothers me for the longest time. Yeah, a lot of stuff bothered me, but I also enjoy a lot of stuff too. I am trying to take better care of myself mentally, physically. As you can tell, I have a treadmill right there. I put a TV in front of there, and I will be mounting my PlayStation 5 there. So it's like, hey, if you don't like walking, you could play a game while you do it, or you could watch a movie while you do it, rather than not do it at all. I will be getting rid of a lot of clothes that I don't use. I will be doing a complete rehaul on everything in my life. So I hope you do enjoy this journey, and I will see you again on the next video.